I am Sarah B, and you are tuning into Just Be Tarot. Thank you for joining me. I hope you guys are doing well. This is my first time. I am going live on TikTok, so we'll see how that works. Not really sure how this goes, but I hope, we'll see what happens, right? I am shuffling for the overall energy for this week. Now, this is a general reading, not personal, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And I meditated to see what the energy is going to be like this week for you guys. What's going on? What's happening in the lives? What's going to happen? What's in your energy? So tune in and see what's going on, and so I can get your energies, see what's happening. All right, so I was called at the last second by Spirit. I had another Oracle deck planned, and I got the download to not use that and use this one. So I was like unprepared. I just cleared it with my Palo Santo, so it was like, oh, okay. Didn't have it shuffled or anything. So what I'm getting is acceptance and transmutation. So there are going to be changes coming into your life that are going to be very, very significant. And it's Spirit's kind of asking you to go with the flow, to accept what's coming to you and to use it to your benefit. Now, obviously, all changes are scary. Everything that we go through, I mean, it's all scary. Things are scary. But you know what? It's how you handle the situation that makes it less scary. If you choose to be afraid of change, and most people are, then the difference is how you handle it. Are you going to accept it? Are you going to roll with it? Or are you just going to stay in your comfort zone? Spirit's asking us this week to step out of our comfort zone and to step into what is scary, to step into change, to accept the changes that are coming into our lives, and to open our hearts and our minds and our souls to that. Hi, how are you? Transmutation is like the death card in a way. It's like an ending and a new beginning. That's why it's going to be a change, like almost a change in your being. Searching for a whole shift in ourselves. So it's like we can't be afraid that when this change is coming. Spirit saying it's not a time to be afraid, it's a time to embrace it. It's a time to go with it. It's a time to open ourselves up to these changes. It's a lot of things going on right now in the world. There's a lot of things going on in the universe as far as planetary situations, and it's all affecting us. So we have to just roll with the punches and kind of know that things are changing, as they're always going to do, and go with it. We're not going to like all outcomes. We're not going to enjoy all outcomes, and some of these changes in our lives are going to be painful, quite painful. But the universe has a way of having our backs and always coming through for us, and we do have to have faith that this is what's going to happen. Spirit is always going to have our back. Spirit understands what's happening, and we need to change as a whole and to become the people we want to be. And we have to accept this first. We have to accept this challenge before we can grow, before we can move ahead. So hopefully that is so hard to do. Like, I don't want to put like rose colored glasses on and say, okay, this is what you need to do. It's going to be a hard thing to do. It's not easy. Accepting change and being brave enough to go for it, being brave enough to grab it is no joke. It's hard to do. It's hard to step out of a comfort zone and go into something unfamiliar. Um, Changing yourself, changing your thought process, um, changing your lifestyle are things that are going to be coming up in your life that Spirit's saying, please accept this and know that I have your back. Know that I'm here for your greatest good. All right, so we're going to move on to the tarot card. See what Spirit has in store for us. Messages. Thank you. Thank you. Don't forget to click on like and subscribe to my channel, please. It is so appreciated, as always. This is a general reading, not personal, so please take what resonates. And if it doesn't resonate with you, perhaps it will resonate with somebody you know or care about, and you hear a, maybe a blip or a blurb of what I say that might resonate with friends or family members who might be going through something. Please feel free to share it. This is a collective reading, so it's for all signs. And yeah, tell them to tune in. I love your energy. I love connecting with you guys. And the more energy I'm feeling, the more clear the reading is. So this is an interesting one. Okay, so first we have the Ace of Cups, which is telling me that you're not loving what's, and it's in reverse. So you're not loving what's coming up in your life. I feel like there's a lack of emotion in something, or a lack of feeling perhaps in something. And we have the Emperor in reverse as well. So you might have had a falling out with a divine masculine in your life, a father figure. This could be a boss. This person is, I feel like there's like a hiccup there or a strain in a relationship. I also have the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So there might have been some kind of situation where maybe somebody told you or is going to be telling you something sharp, something hard that you don't want to hear, um, something that you need to hear but you don't want to hear. Um, I am getting an energy of needing to be more vulnerable, or maybe this divine masculine in your life, this could be you, um might need to be more vulnerable. I'm feeling they need to connect more, be more approachable perhaps. There might be a need to let down your guard and be able to speak to people. If this is a boss situation, this could be you or the boss, and maybe you have like this guard up, or feeling protective, or don't want to become too close to your employees, or it's saying let down your guard, have like an open door policy. um Show them that you're human, that you care, that do you're a human being, you feel the same feelings, but they need to feel that you respect them as much as they respect you. I feel like it could be like a father figure, and I'm not just saying a boss figure, but it could be a father figure. um it could be, as I feel like somebody that you really respect. They just you're feeling like you're not getting through to them. They have a wall up, no matter how hard you try. It's just, you don't feel that connection, and you're trying and you're trying and you're trying, but you're kind of feeling lost right now. You're like, your cup is almost empty. You're like, I don't know what else to do. I've tried and tried and tried, and now I have almost nothing left to give. And it might be time to step away or walk away, or have that conversation and say, you know what, I'm trying here and I don't know what else to do. but I'm really thinking that this divine masculine in your life really needs to let down their guard a little bit. They might be getting, I feel like they're getting cold. There's like no getting to them. I want to clarify this Six of Pentacles though, because I feel like it's more than give and take. I feel like there's something more, there's something underlying there for this the Six of Pentacles. Spirit, I'm shuffling the clarifying deck for the Six of Pentacles. What do you mean by the Six of Pentacles in this reading? Six of Pentacles for the collective. What do they need to know about that? Messages. Just one flip over. Yeah, I feel like there is some kind of there's a need for equality. Um, you're not you're not getting what you need here. It seems like you are, like, it seems like, wow, everything um looks great here. I got fighting for a contract, or maybe some kind of legal situation, fighting for maybe custody or something along those lines, to have like equal custody or equal. There's I feel like there's a legal aspect for some of you, maybe not all of you, but for some of you I feel like this could have some legality. um it seems like you have a lot, but it's not everything that you want. It's not making you happy yet. This is about just not feeling like this is working out to your benefit. I'm clarifying for the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like this is just something that you're not feeling like is deserving. You feel like there is something more that you need to make you happy. Something that is to everybody else it seems like you have enough, and that you might be excessive in asking for more, but you feel like, you know what, this is something that I truly believe in. This is something that I need. This could be some kind of maybe activism, like maybe you're an activist for some kind of cause. But I feel like this is something that you believe in. It could be, like I said, a legal something, or some kind of, there's something that is, you don't feel is everything that you want in a contract. I'm definitely getting a contract here. Maybe a school contract. Maybe it's a divorce decree or property settlement agreement or something along those lines. Yeah, you need clarification on something. Something needs to be clarified for you. Some kind of situation you've been waiting for clarity on. What else does the collective need to know? What about this clarity? Thank you. Well, I see that when you get the clarity, you're going to be really happy. Yeah, something's hidden. Something's being hidden that you need clarity on. There's something hiding, something you have questions about, and but whatever the answer is going to be coming out, whatever answer you get, it's going to make you happy with this Nine of Cups card. And you know what? That's because you went looking for it. You went looking for the answers. You saw that something wasn't fair. The Eight of Cups walks right into the Nine of Cups. You knew it. You knew that something wasn't fair. You knew that you needed more. There was something that you needed more of. And there you went, and you went ahead, and you were like, you know what? I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing. Not for 1 second did you doubt yourself. You move forward. It's like when I did the overall energy acceptance. You accepted the situation, you moved ahead. It might have seemed to everybody else like, okay, this is what we're going to do. No, you accepted it and you moved forward. That's what you need to do. And dextrose, you mentioned the death card about change, transmutation. We have it right here. Same thing. So yes, there's going to be changes. There's going to be lots of changes, and we're all going to go through this rebirth this week. It's going to be, like I said, shooting for the stars. Going the extra mile. We have to accept what's coming. We have to change our mindset. Grow. There's going to be a lot of growth, and we have to be able to accept that. We can't stay in the same place we were. We're too comfortable there. It's time to grow this week. A week of growth, a week of shining, a week of going through with our goals. Some people might think they're too lofty. Well, let them. Set your goals high. They're meant to be. Yeah. This is seeking clarity again. Looking at things from a different perspective. This needs to happen. King of Pentacles in reverse. It's like you're feeling lost. Again with the masculine energy. I feel like there's there's a divine masculine that's feeling lost about something, is confused, looking for enlightenment. This might be somebody in your energy. This could be somebody surrounding you. Um, it's like they lost direction, is what I'm getting. Um, they're just, it's just like they've lost sight of things. And it's almost like they need to be shown what they have to do next, or what direction or what path they need to head down. They're not seeing it clearly. And I'm not sure anybody is going to be able to show them. I feel like they're going to need to figure it out on their own. It's nothing that they can be shown or taught. They have to go through what they're going through to learn, to be enlightened, to move on to the correct path. You might see this divine masculine in your energy, and it's like there's nothing you can do to get them on the right path. They have to learn for themselves, and that is hard. It's often hard for the person who has veered off the path as well, because they might know this is not where I want to be, but maybe they can't stop for whatever reason. And no matter how much you want to help them, they need to figure it out themselves. It's like you need to detach with love, because if you keep enabling, then they're never going to learn. And it's so hard to do, to watch somebody hurt so much, or just be so, I'm getting the word misguided, or just like lost. Maybe they don't know where they're going in their life or how to get there. And, it can turn into depression, it can turn into anxiety. And a lot of times it's hard to come out of, and it's hard to watch the people you love get into that mode. Thank you. Okay, yeah. Things look like they might be getting a little rough for you. I feel like that rough patch is going to happen if we don't move ahead with this transformation. If we don't put down our guards, if we don't become more vulnerable and step out of our comfort zone, then I feel like this is going to be a really rough time. I think staying in our comfort zone is going to lead to like a tower moment, like where the universe is going to change things on our life, like, and it's going to be a doozy. Let's see. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is a good knight to see in a reading because Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving, steady pace of opportunity. So this might be something coming in for you that's going to be long lasting, safe. It's a good opportunity. This could be an opportunity to make more money. Maybe it's a side job. Maybe you're starting your own business on the side. Maybe you are taking an opportunity to go back for continued education or something. Maybe your company is offering something that's going to make you more money in the long term, or maybe you're playing the stock market and it's a slow and steady uphill battle for making extra cash. There's tons of little side jobs you can do for extra cash. So I feel like this is a long-term investment opportunity, and it's going to pay off long term. So it's a good card to see in a reading for sure. So some of you are stepping out of your comfort zone, and that's the kind of stuff that's going to happen. That's the kind of opportunities that are going to come through if you step out of your comfort zone and accept these changes and go with the uncomfortable. Be brave enough to do it. Be brave enough um to take the challenge, because so many people aren't, and they're stuck in these positions that they don't want to be in. We got the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is a great card to have as well in reverse, in the upright. Either one, not too shabby, because in the upright, this person is independent, established, works their butt off for the things they have. They're used to a certain type of lifestyle, and they're willing to work their butts off for the things they have. They don't need help from anybody. Like I said, independent, don't really like to ask too much for help. They have a hard time with that. But in reverse, it's like, okay, they are giving in to being part of a relationship, because oftentimes in upright, the Nine of Pentacles is like single people. So Nine of Pentacles might be finally falling for somebody. Now, Nine of Pentacles is also scared of losing their independence. Don't fret. Nine of Pentacles is also not giving up their independence. They are saying, you know what? I want to be with you. You want to be with me. You have your independence. Know that I want mine, because you're not going to give that up. And to be with somebody who knows that is exactly what you have to do. Because anybody who doesn't know that is not the right fit for you. You're the type of person who needs their independence. You need to do things for yourself and by yourself. You need to attract that energy. And a lot of times it's hard because, it's a energy of being self-sufficient. And sometimes that energy is intimidating. So it's not an easy energy. So when I see this in reverse, that means that perhaps you found somebody who's accepting of your independence, who loves that you're independent, who loves that you like to do your own thing, who loves that you're able to support yourself, and you're choosing every day to be with this person. It's not because you need them, it's because you want to be with them. And that's a huge thing to just, you don't have to be with somebody. It's because you want to. Every day you're choosing them. And that's huge. In my estimation, it's huge. All right, so I am going to move on to this oracle deck and see what Spirit has as far as messages from your person or a relationship advice, or let's see. Spirit, what do you have for the collective this week? What do they need to know? Thank you. Decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. So it looks like some of you might be in a situationship, or maybe you feel like you're stringing somebody along, or maybe it's been a long relationship and you're trying to figure out a way to either stay with them by going to counseling, or is it time to break up with them? And either work it out, or see what else you can do to salvage it or move on. Friendship. This friendship is leading to more for some of you. So maybe that person is right beneath your nose. Maybe they're in your energy already. Integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? Is this somebody who shares the same ideals as you? Do you know what their ideals are? Do you know what their values and morals are? If not, maybe they're not for you because you're not close enough to them, or you need to get to know them better. Twin flame, this is a divine counterpart connection. So for some of you, this is destined. Whoever you're with, it could be a destined match. Mastery, you've learned the spiritual lesson, which could mean that maybe you've broken up with them. And like I always say in my readings, we go through these different relationships, and when we are done with them or they've ended, you take away the lesson. Yes, there's a lot of heartache. Yes, there's a lot of healing, but if you can't find any good in it, the good is always you've learned a lesson of what you don't like, what you do like, what you're willing to stand for, what your boundaries are, or do I need to create new boundaries as I move forward with a different relationship? What do I need to stand up for myself with? What can I tolerate and what can't I tolerate? That kind of stuff. So you're learning the lessons. You're learning the spiritual lessons through every relationship that you have. And that's just not with a romance. That could be through any relationship that you have in life. Family, friends, lovers, could be anybody, coworkers. You're taking away lessons with every time you argue with somebody, with every time you get in a disagreement, every time you break up with somebody, you're learning a lesson. And you have to take that lesson away with you and put it in, like I say, your little lesson pouch that you carry on your back like the fool, and go throughout life with this, taking lessons and putting them in this pouch and continuing on to the next section of life, just like the hero does in the hero's journey and the tarot. You're taking these lessons and moving along and becoming the person you are by learning these lessons. So let's see what else. Yes, I said in your little lesson sack. In my head, it's like the Fool card that he carries with him, right? or she, not gender specific. Regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. Well, if they treated you badly, then they should feel remorse. And sometimes, you're never going to get that I'm sorry. You're going to have to forgive somebody without ever hearing those words. You have to release that from your heart so you can move forward, so you can grow, so you can move ahead in your path and you're not stuck in this stagnation, this cycle. Um, so, if this is you and you've been holding on to something, you're like, well, they never said I'm sorry and you never got closure. You don't have to keep thinking about them, keeping them in your energy, because most likely they do feel crappy for how they treated you. But that doesn't mean you have to reach out to them. That doesn't mean they're going to reach out to you, because I'm sure they've moved on. So it's time for you to move on. All right, so let's see. I am going to. Oh, for this one. Okay. I am just all sorts of wrong with spirit and the decks that I'm choosing. Every time I pick one up, it's no, this one. I literally had to put away my other oracle deck for the overall energy cards. I was, nope, not that one. So I had to be directed towards the one I picked. All right. So this is number 23, Give to the Mind and It Gives Back. Inspiration, Mood, Cycle. So I guess I'm reading this to you. The Scientist. Well, I guess I should cover that, or else I'm going to get kicked out. The Scientist. Mental clarity, brain power, and peace. If we want to brighten the mind, then we must feel that its light. The mind is a delicate and ironically powerful center. It is fragile in the sense that it wants its owner to be gentle and kind to its needs. Only then can it be awakened and healthy force. To be strong, the mind must be nourished in ways that best suits it. Not every mind has the same mental appetite. It must be treated with reciprocity and respect. We cannot expect so much from it when we are not giving it something of equal value in return. The mind card is about mental health. God bless, we need more of that. Creative stimulation, inspiration, and thoughtfulness. The artist must create. The scientist must experiment. The monk must meditate. The shaman must chant. The explorer must explore. We all have pieces of these archetypes within us. There is a cycle of inspiration. We must nurture them, or the artist will get depressed, the scientist will go stark raving mad, and the monk lose their peace. The shaman's connection with spirit weakened, and so on. Without the proper nutrients, they cannot grow, flow, or grow. It's all about acceptance. Remember, I said you have to go with the flow. Pulling the mind card can also be a positive omen that a bright, creative, intelligent time is coming, that you have been putting all of this into practice, and your mind is sparkling and brimming with mental growth, new ideas, and clarity. This can be a time of stimulating momentum and strokes of brilliance in your life. Take advantage of it and continue to treat your mind with the utmost respect and love. So be aware when you're feeling crappy. Mental health is a big deal, and it's gone untreated for so long in society. So much what do you call it, stigma with mental health issues. It's so important to know yourself, know your thoughts, know when you're falling into depression, and know how to have the coping skills to adjust and to bring yourself out of it again. It's really, really important, and I am a huge mental health advocate. And if you ever need anything, please message me or whatever, and I will do what I can to help you. I love you all. and I care about you all, and I never want anything um, to come of harm. I don't want you to harm yourself, or, it's so, mental health is so important. We need better treatment. We need it handled better, and we need the stigma to be gone, because it's really, really important to make sure we take care of ourselves and the people we care about, and check in with our people. The people who are bright and smiling every day are also capable of hurting too, and just might not be able to say it. All right. So, with that said, I want to ask you to please like my reading and subscribe to my channel. Please hit that notification bell that will let you know when I'm going live or posting new videos. I hope this worked as live on TikTok. I'm not really sure if it did. It's my first time, so I'm not even if I did it correctly. So crossing my fingers on that one. And I hope to see you next time. And I'll be going live again on Thursday, if not before that. So keep an eye on that notification. Hit that notification bell, let you know when I'm going live or posting new videos. And I will see you next time. Bye.